All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kodash, Barakatham. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all the occupants across the globe, pushing the word in truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. So I died Noah from the great millstone camp of Columbus. Get off the phone not too long ago with my beloved, my friend, the elder brother, Dr. Zakia, and we were talking about how the other nations look at us with spitefulness and what's the word? Not hate. Well, hate. I guess I'm hate. All right. By our actions, by the way we act and how we are perceived in the world, the other nations don't care. You know, they look at us as the scouring of the earth. They look at us as persona non grata, people of no value. Okay? And it's because the Lord has put a plague, a curse upon us, that we should be looked at in this manner. Matter of fact, get this real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. And NLT says you will become an object of horror and ridicule and mockery among all the nations to which the Lord sends you. You see? And when you get to looking at Jake here in America, particularly here in America, who are 6'9", I'm talking about Magic Johnson's son, 6'8", 6'9", wearing a dress with heels, taking a family picture with your Hall of Fame dad, it's a mockery. Dwayne Wade having a demon witch have that much control over his kids to accept a transgender or transformation of his son into a boy, or his son into a girl, into a woman. The dresses that are being worn by our so-called black male, our so-called strong black men, according to the black woman, in Hollywood wearing dresses, our rappers, our ball players, the people who we hold to be men and strong men are being demasculated, effeminized by their oppressors. And the other nations see it. The other nations know about our history. They know about the records. They know about the accounts. You see? But now you have taken that Babylon juice and drunk it and becoming drunk with it, that no matter where Jake goes, they're going to be the object of discussion, the topic of discussion. You see? Now, there may not be as much as the cross-dressing or the effeminate acts, so to speak, in any other country, because they'll get put to death. But the other curses that cleave to them are evident. They're sitting and living in the worst conditions. Their schools are impoverished. They're living on the outskirts of town. Google this, the CDs of India, SIDDIS, and look at their history. Look at where Jake is scattered abroad, and look how they're ridiculed. And you can tell that they're Jake because they not only have they taken on, not only can you tell they're Jake, by their break dancing or their music in some cases. All right, that the other people of those same nations who look like them have something to say. They object to the break dancing, to the low riders and those things. And those people are shunned. You see? There's clear evidence of knowing who the Israelites are by how they are treated in these lands. Okay? And these things were to cleave unto us, man. All right? Jeremiah 2:21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? When we was coming out of Egypt, let's put it like this, the Lord had made us upright. All right, but the ways of our neighbors seduced us. We took on the clothing, the nationality, the heritage, the customs of these heathens. Now you have Jake having tattoos on her face, celebrating these pagan holidays, following these heathen customs. You see, going after the ways and the ideology of their oppressors, man. And the result of that, you have a bunch of drill music, Big Fridas, okay, Jamie Foxx cross-dressing, all right. You have our athletes who are not able to speak out against the abominations, the wickedness of Esau Edom because they're employed and getting paid by Esau Edom. They refuse to execute judgment, to speak out against oppression. The Lord is very upset. You see? You got Jake, man, we was at a bar, not a bar. Was it a bar? It was like a sports bar. Watched the Super Bowl after camp. And this transgender coming there looking straight up like a female until you heard him talk. How have we fallen so far? You know why? Because we fallen away from Yahweh Shai, man. And he no longer recognizes us. Let's get that. Isaiah 30:1, it says, woe to the rebellious children that take counsel, but not of me, that are covered with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin into sin. See, you people are rebellious. That's how you turn into a degenerate vine, because of our rebellion. And now you've taken on a lifestyle, a custom, a way of living of the heathen, which is not what Yahweh Shai have given us for a heritage. Okay? That's the point on that. Okay? It says, back in Jeremiah 2:22, for though, matter of fact, I'm going to read that because this is a good lesson. We may want to go into it class. But for though thou wash thee with nitre and take thee much soap, yet not iniquity is marked before me, saith the Lord. So no matter how much you try to clean yourselves up, the Lord will still remember your wickedness. You see? Why? Because you continue to go after the ways of our captors, of our captors. You see? But the Lord remembers. All right? So like, let me get this. Jeremiah 30, start at 11. For I am with thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, to save thee. Though I make a full end of all nations whither I have scattered thee, yet I will not make a full end of thee. But I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. And the Lord has corrected us in measure, man. All right, we're being shot down and we're being prosecuted, given football numbers for sentences, man. All right, we're being experimented on by these doctors, man. We're being shunned and despised in the workplace. You see? And this is happening to Israelites all across the world, man. You see? But the Lord could have did us like he did the other nations, man, and just got rid of us, man. For thus says the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous, man. All right? The whole head is sick, the whole heart faint, which is weak, the whole mind is weak. Can nobody save us? Esau can't save you. Farrakhan can't save you. Being a Gnostic is not going to save you. Being a Muslim is not going to save you. Calling on that white Jeebus Christos is not going to save you. Trying to build up the black community with billionaires is not going to save you. You see? There's none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. Right? There's nobody here to help us. The other nations know who we are, what we've gone through, and yet they come to try to deliver us or help us come out of our hand of our captives? No. Have they petitioned and say we're not going to do business with America until they give Israel reparations? We don't want them, but they haven't proposed anything for us to be helped here in America. Although we spend the most amount of money, although we are the salt of the earth, wisdom-wise and carnal-wise, everybody want, like Elder Malcolm would say, everybody want to be a ninja, but nobody want to be a ninja, man. You see, it's cool to copy and emulate, Jake, to use our voices and images and skills for your commercials and videos and to sell your goods. But when it comes to helping the nation and the children of Israel, the Native Americans, the Latinos, and the Negroes, where you at? Yeah, you can sit here and say, how dare you talk about the atrocities in our land when you got the Negroes over there in your land being treated like doo-doo. And this has been said through multiple world leaders, but what have they really done? Did he stop selling them oil? Did he stop sending their goods to them? Did they raise up the prices on their goods to sell to them because of the things that they have done to the tribes of Israel? No. You see? All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased, man. All right? Moab is not going to remember or give a shit about how much weave you buy from the store. They're going to take your money and go back to their little Chinatown or Korean town. They're going to spend their money there. You see? They give no hoots. Spend your, they say, hurry up and buy. Elam doesn't care how many 7-Eleven Slurpees you buy. This man don't care how much fried chicken and loose squares and alcohol you buy from those stores. They're not going to rally with you, man. They're not marching with you. You see? Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity. Because thy sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee, man. The more we done, the more the Lord effed us up. Let's get this real quick. We brought this out of camp. Jeremiah 1:5. It says, "Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They are provoking the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are gone away backwards, man. And our nation is laden with iniquity, man. You see, one generation to the next, it's getting worse and worse and worse, man. The further we got from the Lord, the further away they think about and care about the Lord and his ways, man. Why should you be stricken anymore? You revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint, man. The Lord did everything possible. It's like it's not possible because the bishop still got to come. He has done more. He has done things to correct us, and we have not taken his correction. So therefore, guess what's coming next? Jacob's trouble, the famine, concentration camps, beheadings, the mark of the beast, the missiles. You see? From the sole of the foot even to the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment, man. There's no cure for Israel but the missiles, for the wicked and salvation for the elect. And this is why other nations don't give a shit. We said, what, their own shepherds pity them or not? Man, hold on, for I am rich. I think it's the same scripture. Zechariah 11 and 5 says, who possess or slay them. Start at 4. Thus says the Lord Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, who possess or slay them and hold themselves not guilty. They that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Man, that's the thought of these damn heathens, man. They feel they're blessed because they're making money off of Jake. Why? Because our own people don't consider each other. Sharpton is not considering the Lord Yahweh Shai and the Israelites. Farrakhan not considering Yahweh Shai and the Israelites. Nobody is thinking about Yahweh Shai nor the tribes but the men of Yahweh Shai, man. You see? Yet you want to sit here in this place, man. Lamentations 2 and 15. Start at 14. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee. They have not discovered thine iniquity. To turn away thy captivity, they have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. So ye pastors, ye fake leaders, are not telling you why we're here, why we're going through these things, why things are the way they are in our communities, man. You see? What they're telling you is there is no Jacob's trouble. The mark of the beast is not the RFID microchip. You see? The chariots are not the angels in the salvation of Israel, man. And for this reason, we say that the leaders of our people cause thee to err. And that is one of the main reasons why Jacob is in the turmoil in the condition that they're in, because of the people that we have called to be leaders and examples of our community have failed. Why? Because they're not the true leaders. They're prophesying and telling you about days that are not going to come. The Lord is coming with death and destruction, famine and judgment. But yet you will not return and seek Yahweh on your side. Our pastors, your preachers, your teachers in these churches, in these other camps who are not teaching 100% truth, they're leading you astray, and the blood is going to be in their hands, man. Verse 15, it said, all that passed by clapped their hands at thee. They hissed and wagged their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that the men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we look for. We have found it. We have seen it. The nations love that we're in this condition. Why? Because as long as we're not in power, they feel they have a chance at rulership. We walking around with our pants off our ass. Walking around being in such a manner that is unbecoming to a children of the Lord. Long ass dreads longer than your girls, man. Your sons and your daughters are changing their genders, man. You accepting pedophilia and cross-dressers and Satanists to teach your kids in school. You see? Where's the fight? Where's the testicular fortitude of you men of nation of Israel to stand up? You got 6'4", 6'5", 300-pound strong man wearing a dress of the Oscars, man. strong MMA guys painting their fingernails, man. Here you are knocking out grown men and tossing men around the football field and dunking from the free throw line, but yet you're behind closed doors, you wearing dresses and mini skirts, man. These nations are laughing at you, man. You're an embarrassment to y'all about to be outside, man. You know? That's all I had. You know, Lord, when the lesson is edifying, you know, with that was a call halal, y'all about to be outside. Don't want to see Apostle and the elder great millstone. Until next time, Shalom and the Bible Ball.